Hello, hello everyone. This is Madman, your host. And once again, we are watching Aeon Flux together, as a group, united, bonded by the epic, surreal, insane shit that this series embodies. So the title crawl for this episode, this final episode of Season 3, is that Trevor Goodchild is trying to shoot a science fiction laser gun into space to change the course of evolution. However the fuck that works. I don't think they explain it. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume they don't. They explain it, if they do, through some very convoluted means. So we have this dying ship. It's a lot like the movie District 9, where we have these sick aliens. They're infected with parasites. They're fucked up. And one of them preserves itself in a pod. And then we have Trevor narrating things. He's like, replicate, make more drones, more soldiers. Divide and multiply. The more we multiply, the more we divide. Armies of conception. Good God. There's a line from Hamlet that I often return to justify my own antinatalist views, which are a result of my self-perception, but there's a line from Hamlet where he goes, "Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? Why would you bring more demons into the world? If you're certain that your act of procreation would be a negative one, you shouldn't do it." And that does not apply to most people, but there are some of us who are just here to be here. I do think that's true. It's a dark truth, and it's not something I want to spread like some kind of mind virus. But I do think for some of us that's true. And again, I wouldn't be bringing this up if this episode in particular, didn't traffic in it. Aeon steals the controller. She goes, "Your Starlink satellites will kill everyone, Trevor." She's like, Trevor's like, "It'll only kill a few people. It's fine. It'll only kill a few billion." The advent of AI will only kill a few billion, Aeon. They'll mostly be useless idiots. You would have killed them yourself. You just would have taken longer doing it because you enjoy the process. I get the sense he sets up those lasers because he just loves watching Aeon gymnastics her way through them, man. That's why they're there. He could just have her vaporized, you know. She uses the shining technique. Stepping backwards through your own trail of footsteps to avoid the dogs. Very good. It works. Those dogs aren't gods, man. They're just another demon. It's another false idol to worship. Dog worms and cat worms, it's all the same crap. It's a bunch of bullshit. And Aeon finds this COVID-masked alien. My God, she has 2 different eyes. Isn't that interesting? She can't speak. And her organs don't exist. Pay attention to that. Her digestive tract isn't necessary. She's evolved beyond it. It's been removed from her body. We got no mouth. We're just Trevor's little drones. Blah, blah, blah. Smart smart guy. He kicks a grenade. But she psychically tells her. She tells Aeon, get out of the way. She has psychic powers. Interesting that she's missing her GI tract, which is the #1 spot that parasites hang out in the human body, and she's able to use psychic powers. Isn't that fascinating? It's almost like I've been ranting about that in a dozen different series, and probably at this point about 50 or 60 videos. And this series validates it. Isn't that interesting? I'm sure it's just a coincidence, guys. I'm sure I'm just some insane, incorrect guy. I'm sure nothing I've said makes any sense or is worthy of any evaluation or anything, really. He just calls him Fat Boy. What a dick, man. Call him #1 or #2 or #3. You gotta call him Fat Boy? Trevor's such an ass, man. He's such a prick to his thralls. Fuck's sake. It's like, you're so hypnotized by my project and you're so brain dead, I can call you whatever I want. I could call you piece of shit idiot and you would still do what I say. He's not wrong. Oh, God. You didn't know he was impressionable? You hired an idiot to look after a psychic? What the fuck did you expect to happen? You hire a psychically retarded idiot to look after a psychic alien. I wonder if the psychic alien might influence my thrall that I use to supervise him. Supervise her. I mean, for fuck's sake, man. And again, Aeon is so fucking stubborn and self-righteous. She's like, it's just your ego. He goes, no, bitch, I planned this. We must remain a virulent strain. If that isn't the credo of every religion on this planet, nothing else is. The virus of life must continue. It must persist. God. And Trevor's like, I want to help this alien. She pinches his ass. She's trying to fuck with him. He's like, how about you fuck an alien? And she touches the belly button of him. The belly button is tied to the digestive tract. In utero, it feeds us nutrients into the gut. The mother's blood is fed into your gut. And Trevor's saying these aliens have evolved past that. They don't have a GI tract. They're more evolved. And this alien is looking at them going, what are they doing? What is this weird thing? They're having sex. They're trying to psychically bond. And they can only do it through this greasy ass, fluidic thing that they do. Imagine being the alien. Imagine if your whole frame of reference was totally different. And then you find these creepy fucks who... It'd be like if you as a normal person found a culture of people that could only replicate by, I don't know, the most creepy thing you can imagine. They had to eat each other's shit or something to replicate. That's what this alien is doing. And Aeon's like, well, we've got this eye drug. Again, fucking the Judge Dredd remake in 2015 stole this with the drug that you insert into your eye. And this alien is misinterpreting the drug and going, well, I want to switch eyes with you. And she goes, I won't do it. Fucking hell, man, I would do it. If an alien said, this is the way to mate with me, holy shit, what an opportunity, man. That's insane. Oh, and she's like, you'll be back. You're such an arrogant bitch. I'm so attractive, you'll be back to see me. Yeah, sure. God, her fucking eye. She communicates to Aeon that she's gonna fuck Trevor, and Aeon is so fucking arrogant. She's like, oh, you know, you won't do that. Yes, she will. Trevor's already there. Why am I bothering to save these people with those secret appetites? God. The alien lives in the mind. Her language of pictures. There's so much I want to talk about in this, man. She's not a slave to language. She communicates through psychic powers. She's not a slave to gut parasites. In every way, physically, she seems to be, objectively, the next stage of evolution. She is everything that we are trying to claw our way up to right now as human beings. 500-year voyage. So Aeon suspects that, this alien was a creation of Trevor's. It was some fantasy of his that he made manifest through some creepy experiment that would go into space and then come back. Something like that. And she goes, I'm Lilith. You could kill me any time. You're too attracted to me. And he goes, no, he's attracted to opposing you. In the same way you're attracted to fucking up his plans, he's attracted to responding. And we see Trevor put down his gun. He's talking about the whole back and forth between men and women. He's like, I'm done with that, man. I'm bored of it. She has psychic powers. And he admits to being wrong. What the fuck, man? Trevor would never do that. And he goes, I found my path. I will go with her. He admits to being ashamed. And she's misinterpreting him again. She's like, this guy couldn't possibly have the capacity to be honest. But he is. She created and participated in this world of lies. She co-created the world of lies. And now she's surprised when this guy's telling the truth. The story of man. And Aeon tells her, oh, come back. I'm psychic too. I'm a woman. I have psychic powers. She knocks her out. God damn it. But this alien, Aeon has met her match. Now Aeon is in the pod, asleep, until she understands the world as it will be. She's trapped. Welcome to the party. And Trevor's left. She's fucked. But there's still a bomb attached to things. Black feathers falling from the sky. Yeah, sure you will. And the ship lands on this flat grid. Very creepy planet. Turns out they survived. And there's these flecks of gold in the air. I love this. This ruined city. Little robots picking up the gold flakes. Little gold harvesters. She goes, "This is hell. My planet's dead." And Trevor doesn't have the replacement eye. It's like this is before. This is his... I get the sense that this sequence is Trevor before he replaced his eye, which means this is... The series has time jumped to a point in which... It's a point before Trevor confronted Aeon with the other alien eye, where we're looking into Trevor's past. Because essentially he just died, or a clone of him died. Something happened. And Aeon is sleeping for fucking thousands of years in this pod. She is going through whole ice ages. She's just sleep. It's millions of years, potentially. Then she gets out. Like waking up after a night of drinking, am I right? And there's a wall, kind of like the wall between Brenya and Monica. And there's these creepy towers everywhere. Like they were grown out of the stone. They're crystalline, they're kind of glittering. Neon goes into this 1970s sci-fi acid trip landscape. And there's our alien chick. There's almost nobody there. Oh god, Aeon fills the void that's where her GI tract would have been. Her parasite weakness is gone. Aeon's a relic from another era. God damn, man. There's Trevor. He's still here. Trying to ascend. And she goes, "Oh, they colonized us. They've killed us." And he goes, "No, you idiot. This is what we're supposed to become." Neon's gonna activate the ray. Try to kill them all. "Yeah, bitch, you are the only one." She shows her, "Look what happened to my world. It became a deathscape where there's just robots gathering flakes of gold." Neon's competing with some kind of psychic feminine presence. We don't know who's Sophia, who's Lilith. We don't know. They don't know. Poor Trevor, you can see it all. This fight going on. Is Trevor telling her about it? Maybe he is. Maybe he still has sympathy for her because he's still human. He's had all these half-alien babies. But he still loves her despite her flaws. Despite her lack of evolution. And then Aeon turns on the ray. This thing Trevor invented. A false path of evolution involving parasites, involving a snake. And it kills them. Kills psychic powers, like language kills them. They're us. And Trevor's right. he's right. She used his tool to kill them all, and now they're going into the ship. They're infected. They're going back in time. They're trying to prevent their own extinction, but they're going to cause it. The loop is complete. The circle is finished. It's done. It will always be what it is. It's the darkest kind of time travel shit. They're all dying from human parasites, from a human-created creation that we thought would elevate us. There's the pelvis. And Eon's like, well, we fucked up. Time to Adam and Eve ourselves into a different galaxy. We're all winners. Our actions would be incomprehensible to a human from 1,000 years ago. It's true. God damn, man. Hell of an ending, man. I don't have much to say about it. There it is. I may or may not do seasons 1 and 2. Seasons 1 and 2 of Aeon Flux are sort of much more abstract, dialogueless snippets of they're little stories mostly about the clones. But there is some merit, in particular to season 1. Enough that I'll probably do a recording of it at some point, but I may take a break from a while for a while. Excuse me. I don't know. Either way, thank you for watching. This concludes my commentary on Aeon Flux Season 3, and I hope you're doing well. As always, I hope your family and your friends are doing well. And check out this series. It's good. Watch it more than once. Watch it without my commentary. It's better that way. With that having been said, go forth and multiply.